Hey y'all, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Baby, I'm sitting here minding my business and God sent me to Mark 10 and 9. What God put together, let no man separate. Let no man come in between it. Let no man pull it apart. God say he is seeking judgment. He is seeking judgment. This is for somebody. You have been separated from your spouse. Your marriage has been torn apart. And there was a third party, maybe even a fourth party, that had their hand in the separation. God say he is seeking judgment upon them. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it was mother-in-law or mother, father, father-in-law. It don't matter if it was a friend of yours or a friend of your spouse, mistress and misters. God said he is seeking judgment upon any and everybody who came in between your marriage. They are receiving the wrath of God. They are receiving the wrath of God. They may have been trying to come at you and tell you, oh, you allowed it to fall apart and you did this. You did what God asked you to do. You did what God asked you to do. In some of these situations, you were in danger because your spouse was not protecting you. Your spouse was allowing people to put you in dangerous situations. Your spouse allowed people that they knew were dangerous, that they knew had feelings towards them that they shouldn't have had, to be around you. They knew they were supposed to cut these people off. They knew they were supposed to remove these people from around you, but they let them stay anyway. And for some of y'all, their mother or father or family members, whoever, they were trying to make it comfortable for this person to be even more so involved in your marriage so that this person could carry on causing destruction in your marriage. The solution would have been for your spouse to cut this person off and cease to have a relationship with them. But they insisted on carrying on the relationship they had with them. So God sent me here to tell you, not only is he seeking judgment on the spouse that carried on relationships they knew they should have cut off, he is seeking judgment on any persons that were actively pursuing interest in your spouse, having sexual relations with your spouse, committing adultery, and he is also seeking judgment on any other persons that were assisting them in pursuing your spouse, carrying on relations with your spouse, and actively trying to push them closer to your spouse so that they could tear up your marriage. And that is the message. God said what he said and he mean what he said. God said, who he puts together, let no man tear apart. And there's somebody that ignored God. They ignored what God said, and they carried on with their plans on pulling apart your marriage. And God said he is seeking judgment on the whole lot of them, because he saw the pain you went through. He saw what they put you through. Things that you didn't even see, he saw. And that's the message. Like, that's the message. You know what I'm saying? That is the message. That is the message, baby. The only reason anybody is trying to tell you that you're in the wrong is because God's foot is on their neck and they don't understand. They're not comprehending why. But in reality, it's simple. When a man gets married, he leaves behind his mother and his father, and he moves and clings to his wife. He's not clinging to his friends. He's not clinging to his exes, and he's not clinging to anybody else. He's supposed to cling to his wife. And this is somebody that was trying to stop it from happening. So God said, okay, bet. Now God is seeking judgment upon them. Okay, God's wrath is clinging to them now. Okay, since they wanted to stop your husband from clinging to you, now God's wrath and his judgment is clinging to them. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.